Welcome back to the Psionic Effect, a review show where we look at games through the odd yet somewhat, ridiculous mind of a 15-year-old game addict. Today we are looking at a game on the Sega Saturn, which is a personal favorite of mine. The console, not necessarily the game, but the game is actually very well made. We're looking at Sega Rally Championship, released in 1995 for the arcade, later ported to the Sega Saturn game, which you are seeing here. The game features two cars, a Toyota and some other car. You can choose automatic or manual transmission. The game features 3 tracks: forest, desert, and mountain, all featuring different terrain. It was reportedly one of the selling points of the game. Ooh, you can drive on desert terrain. Ooh, there's mud. But basically, the game, for most of the review footage here, you'll see I'm playing using the Saturn 6-button controller, which lacks an analog stick, making it somewhat of a challenge to play this game. Later on in the review, I'm going to switch to the 3D controller, which supports analog for a much smoother playthrough of the game. Although I haven't quite mastered this game yet. As you can see, I'm running into walls and spinning out on turns and hitting other cars. But overall, it's a lot of fun actually. So the music adds to the ambience of the game, if that's what you would call it. And the track design is full of turns and straightaways and cool environments, and overall it's a very well designed game, and they definitely went the extra mile porting this one to Saturn, unlike one of my other Saturn games that I have, Daytona USA. This game's not very expensive. You can probably find it for like $5 if you really looked hard. I got it for free came with my Saturn along with Daytona USA and Virtual Cop. Excellent games, by the way, except Virtual Cop and Daytona USA aren't nearly as good of an arcade port as this is. I switched on the 2-player version. There was no 2-player version in Daytona USA, which really detracted from the entire experience. I also liked the fact that you could make your own car, and you could adjust the handling and the tire size. These features definitely lead to being one of the more enjoyable games, especially if you have a friend around. I obviously don't, because I'm an anti-social 15-year-old nerd, but if you have a Sega Saturn and you appreciate good arcade racing games, you should probably go out and get this game. I mean, there's no other alternative other than maybe Daytona USA. Overall, I'd recommend this game, although it takes a little bit to get used to, but it was definitely a lot of fun.
Go! Easy left. Easy left. Easy right. Easy left. Stay left. Medium right, baby. Easy left.